Fox 13 meteorologist Jim Weber with your Sky Tower radar forecast.
What a nice start to the day. You're seeing all the blue skies. Temperatures not bad, 75 degrees. That dew point number, it's a little bit lower, just enough to kind of take the edge of some of that humidity. Winds coming out of that northerly direction, so that's helping to bring down a little bit more of that dry air. It's also been cutting back on those rain chances. That's why you may have noticed over the past couple of days, it's been a little bit harder to see some of those storms around. 75 degrees right now here in Tampa. Clearwater, you're at 77. St. Petersburg, warmer, 80 degrees right now. Mid-70s as you work your way to our south, and low to mid-70s away from the coastline. Elsewhere across the state, you head down across South Florida. Still feels like summertime down there. Into the low to mid-80s in some cases, and we've got some 60s just to our north. Gainesville, nice, 66 degrees. Tallahassee currently sitting at 70 degrees. So it's quiet over the state right now. We've got a few showers out into the Gulf. Those are moving away. Over on the eastern side of the state, over into the Atlantic, we've got some activity. Some of this has been working its way towards the coastline. So up towards Daytona, been looking at a few showers in that direction. High pressure sitting to our north. That's what's giving us more of that east and northeasterly wind. And then got the fronts working their way across country. And I know today's the first day of fall. We want some cooler temperatures heading our way. Still too early to actually expect to see a cold front heading in our direction. So this will all stay well to our north, but there's some cooler temperatures on the map. You see the mild temperatures ahead of that, and then you've got the 30s and the 40s. Fargo, 41 degrees. Rapid City right now currently sitting at 39. Back into Denver, currently sitting at 46 degrees. Now, they've got the cooler temperatures, but we're watching the tropics. You see these areas out into the Atlantic. Neither one of these are really of any concern. This is really a long-range one that we'll be watching, working its way across the Atlantic. Here, this is what's been classified as Invest 96. Not really going to see much with that. That'll work its way over open waters. We're watching the Western Caribbean. Up to a 70% chance of development in this area, working its way across the Western Caribbean, up into the Gulf of Mexico. And still, this is going to be a process to watch over the next several days. We've got this big dip in the jet stream. We have this developing gyre down to our south, which is just think of it as a large area of low pressure spinning. And then we have this ridge off to our east. And as we go through the next couple of days, that trough that lifts back to the north, allows this to work its way on to the north. Big part of this is going to be the strength of that high, helping to kind of steer this system. Does it push it more towards the north? Does it allow it to get closer to Florida? A lot of questions still to be answered with this as we go through the coming days. You look at the European in white, the GFS is in red, working its way up into the Gulf of Mexico. Tropical depression, tropical storm, but conditions are favorable for more strengthening. That's why we got to watch this extremely closely as we head through this week, heading towards the weekend. But for today, it's quiet. Just a few little scattered showers as we head through later on this afternoon, and then things will clear out, and we'll see a couple more as we head into tomorrow. Just isolated storms for today, daytime high at 92. Mild night for tonight, low temperature down to 76, and just again tomorrow, a couple of isolated storms as we head through the afternoon, daytime high at 92 degrees. That 7-day forecast keeping those rain chances really low as we head through the first part of the week, and then we'll start to ramp those rain chances up as that area works its way out of the Caribbean and then heading up into the Gulf of Mexico. So we'd be tweaking that forecast as well as we go through the week.